Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Veronica Virgo, and today we're going to be doing a reading all about messages from your ancestors. I already filmed the readings, I'm filming the intro afterwards, and they were really special, unique readings. So if you've come across this video, please rest assured that there is a very unique and special message for you from your ancestors here today. So one thing I want to clarify just before you choose your reading, either reading 1, 2, or 3, is that readings are meant to bring clarity and healing. So please trust your intuition. If this reading is confirming messages that you've already been feeling inside of you, that is great news, and that means that the reading is bringing confirmation to what you've already been feeling intuitively. If some information comes through that just doesn't feel like it's for you, then just let it go and let it flow, and it might be for somebody else watching. So yes, I just wanted to preface the reading with that, but without further ado, let's get into the reading. I would like to invite you to close your eyes and take 3 deep belly breaths, really grounding yourself into your body, connecting with your intuition, coming into the space that you're currently in. And after those 3 breaths, open your eyes and you will really feel one of the readings calling out to you, one of the cards calling out to your intuition. Which one is it? You can find the links in the description box below to fast forward to your reading. You selected group number 1, the group Speaking Up. This is going to be your reading. It says, speaking up, your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. So maybe there's been something on your mind for quite a long time, and that's what I'm feeling, is that there's something that you've been kind of holding inside of you for a long time. This could be something that you may never even have spoken out loud, written in your journal, shared with any friends or family members. But that time is coming to speak up, to let it out. I'm seeing the caterpillar turn into the butterfly. So I'm seeing a transformation where this information that you've been keeping inside of you, it's time for it to come out. Speaking up. So let's get into some tarot. So let's get a message for those who have selected group number 1, a message from their ancestors. Okay, so we have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords. Let's get 2 more. Message from group 1's ancestors. What do they want to tell them? Okay, I see this and then I see this. At the back of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. So yeah, I can definitely see that there's been something that's been weighing on you for quite some time, and it's really time for you to set this free. It's like a weight is being relieved off of your chest. You finally spoke your truth. You finally said what you had to say, or you finally just maybe even let somebody know what you're going through. With the 5 of Pentacles, this could be something that really left you feeling like you couldn't connect with people as much as you desired to. Like maybe something that left you feeling almost kind of like there was a separation between you and the world, or you and your relationships and connections and people. Really getting the sense with the 5 of Pentacles here that this is something that was making you feel disconnected from those around you in some way. Something stormy, something that you felt like you were trying to escape from, but no matter what you did, it was really feeling hard to escape. Almost like something where it felt like you had blood on your hands. And I know that sounds like a super extreme analogy, but it doesn't have to be so literal, just something that made you feel like, almost like, I don't want to say a guilty conscience, or something where no matter what you did, this thing was kind of always with you, or maybe this information was always with you. Kind of an example I guess I could give is like if somebody told you a secret and they asked you to keep that secret and not tell anybody, but it was really weighing heavily on you, let's say for a whole year. Every time you interacted with loved ones, you always felt like, oh, I wish I could tell them the secret, but it's just like right here at my throat and it won't come out because I promised this person that I wouldn't say anything. Yeah, so I'm seeing that with the Four of Wands. Something has inspired you recently to kind of come to terms with this, and it's almost like you faced yourself, and you could have been in meditation, or you could have just had a moment to yourself where you were really able to reflect. Maybe you even did a ceremony, or you just did something where you're like, okay, I'm gonna go and spend some time with myself and reflect and kind of try and get some information on what I should do about this. And I can really see with the Devil here, do you see this image where it's like he is holding the puppet and down here this person is just holding their head? Yeah, I can see that. Mentally, you felt very burdened by this. This could even be some kind of mental health issue that has been on your back, or something that's just really been taking up a lot of space in your mental. But like on a more emotional, spiritual level, I can feel that this information wants to come up, or it wants to be shared. Your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth, as it says here. And with the Ace of Pentacles below here, I am really seeing that there's an opportunity for a real life opportunity for, let's see what comes next. Actually, I want to get some more tarot. Yeah, but with the Ten of Swords, this is definitely coming to an end, this chapter. And it feels like it was a long chapter that you had to go through, but I can see that it's coming to an end. So what is this bringing an opportunity for? Okay, King of Swords, Nine of Swords. Yes, so back of the deck, the Tower. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have some big energy here. This is great. This is actually perfect. What I see here is what's coming for you is mental clarity, is cutting through all of the confusion and illusions and whatever it is that's really been taking up a lot of your mental space. I see you with the King of Swords completely cutting through that, gaining a sense of clarity and direction and dynamicism. Like, this is what I need to do, where I need to go, how I'm going to go about it. It's almost like from confusion to clarity. That's what I would call this reading for you. And with the Tower, I see almost like some kind of spiritual awakening. Because with the Four of Wands here, I'm really noticing these torches and they're lit up with the fire and the tent. And it really calls me to your soul. So your soul is guiding you to speak your truth, to let this information come out, to share your story, to come back into connection, really. What deck do I want to get next? Let's get a blessing. So what blessing will come from Group 1, speaking their truth, from this awakening, from them following their soul? What do their ancestors want them to know, Group 1? Okay, I'm feeling this. A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. Yes, exactly. And then on the back of the deck, we have a blessing to find your way. Yeah, so what I'm really feeling is you could have gone through a chapter where you were feeling very, like you were going through something you basically couldn't share with people. It was really difficult to share what you were going through with anyone in your life. Maybe you were sworn to secrecy. Maybe you felt like people just wouldn't understand, or maybe you felt like this was just really something you had to go through alone. But I feel like everything in your reading here is really emphasizing that you're moving away from worry, from confusion, from stress, really from fear, and into this place of connecting with others again, moving from loneliness to companionship, moving away from whatever it is that made you really feel mentally weighed down to freedom. There's a major breakthrough happening here, and I really feel like it's the call of your soul. So let's get a message from this deck. A message from Group 1's ancestors. What do their ancestors want them to know? I'm feeling this card. So we have slow and steady at the back of the deck here. And we also had the Seven of Pentacles at the back of the deck here. And both of those cards speak about something going slowly. And I said at the beginning of this reading, I feel like this has been a really long process for you. Right at the very beginning, when I talked about the caterpillar to the butterfly, I mentioned this is something you might have been keeping to yourself or holding within yourself for a really long time. And finally, the time has come to have that breakthrough, experience that freedom, connect with others again. So you have details, 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 home, and peaks of joy. You're going to understand why this thing has been worrying you for so long. It's almost like I said, from confusion to clarity. It's going to make sense. Something is going to tie up all of the loose ends to do with this thing in your life, and you're going to feel like you want to have a party, like you want to celebrate, like this peaks of joy card. You're going to feel as if you are coming home to yourself. It's almost like your intuition has been trying to piece something together or help your soul to learn a certain lesson and come to that lesson. But your mind has not been able to make sense of things, which is why it's felt worried and stressed out. But I'm seeing an owl here twice. So your soul, your intuition is really shining through and giving you that sense of direction and clarity and purpose and finding your joy in connecting with others again. Can we get a message from Group 1's ancestors, please? A message from Group 1's ancestors. So we have rebirth at the back of the deck. Yes, I said caterpillar to butterfly. For sure, you have gone through a transformation that's taken a really long time to get to the climax, to get to the good part, to get to the part where you get the reward. And that is finally here for you. With awareness, we have live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, look for signs and guidance. And then we have miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. Yeah, I just see light entering your life again, like you being almost surrounded by light, but also light glowing from within you, which brings me back to this original message. Your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. So there's something here about being honest and enlightened and sharing that light outwards. So maybe part of this process that you were going through was understanding how to accept yourself in some way. And with the horn coming out of the unicorn's third eye here, it just also makes me think of your third eye, something coming to light, you understanding something finally after a long journey to get here. Okay, any last final messages from Group 1's ancestors? Okay, we have at the back of the deck the Angel of Truth. Not surprised to see the Angel of Truth here. And then we have the Angel of Clairaudience. So you might notice messages coming through to you directly through you hearing them in your mind. So maybe you ask your intuition a question and you hear it. you hear the answer, or maybe you've been hearing ringing in your ears or bells, or you walk by people having a conversation and you hear the answer to your problem in their conversation that they're having, or some kind of synchronicity. Also music, there could be a lot of messages trying to come through from your ancestors through music as well. Also, if you have a piece of jewelry from one of your ancestors, I see that this piece of jewelry is connected to them. So if you ever want to connect in with their energy, you can hold or wear this piece of jewelry and you might hear messages from them more clearly. Also, when you're sleeping and dreaming, I see your guides, your angels, your ancestors really coming in at that time through your subconscious mind to tell you things, to guide the way. And there could have been encouragement along this long process from your ancestors, guides, and angels in your dreams to keep going, that there would be a light at the end of this tunnel. Okay, any final messages from Group 1's ancestors? We have the Mirror at the back of the deck. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your internal mind. Oh, sorry, your internal world, but I said mind. And I think that goes back to the mental health thing that I was speaking to at the beginning. Our internal world reflects in our external, and because you've kind of come to an understanding about what's going on internally, those shifts are now taking place in your external world and helping you to connect more deeply with those in your life and with the relationships in your life. I'm also seeing a card here pop out. Ooh, wake up call. You are about to discover your life purpose. Yes. We also have creative projects. It is time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority now. And the journey. You are learning that every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside. Exactly. That is definitely a great message to sum up this reading. Every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside, and maybe you've been on a long, hard road to get to where you are now, but it was so worth it, and it's going to be so worth it. Maybe there is some kind of creative project that you're going to be working on, and it's a part of your life purpose. And you're going to kind of discover your purpose through this creative project that you're working on. And you're going to understand why the journey of your life had to happen the way that it did to bring you here to this moment. Also, your ancestors want to say that you could have been carrying on this lesson from their time. And you've kind of done your part to progress that forward for your lineage. Okay, let's get one more blessing. One more blessing coming out of this long journey for Group 1, a message from their ancestors. Ooh, we have a blessing for good work. And on the back of the deck, it stayed a blessing to find your way. So perhaps you're going to be getting a new job opportunity. I mean, we did have the Ace of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Pentacles really speaks about an opportunity in our physical reality, which can often be an opportunity with work. And then we have a blessing for good work. So maybe work that is more creative, that involves some kind of creative project, that's giving you some kind of awakening to what your purpose is in this lifetime. Okay, Group 1, that's all I have for you today. Please like or comment if you enjoyed the reading. I would love to hear how it resonated with you, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, so if you selected group number 2, Energy Healer, and the shell, then this is going to be your reading. So I'm definitely feeling a very watery energy for you in a good way. Like, this really feels like you're in tune with your intuition. It's coming through clearly. You're in tune with your emotions. I want to say almost like a divine feminine goddessy energy I'm getting from this group. Connected with the world, Mother Earth, the sky, everything around you. Really feeling both High Priestess and Empress, like intuitive but fertile, if that makes sense. So let's get some tarot and see what messages do Group 2's ancestors have for them. Messages from Group 2's ancestors. Okay, I'm loving this reading. Oh my god, back of the deck energy is Queen of Cups. That is you. That is your energy 100%. With the energy healer card and the shell, I was definitely getting major Queen of Cups energy. Intuitive, psychic, caring, just in tune, really. Could even be artistic, expressive, a rich inner world is what I'm seeing here. So your message is coming through super clearly, which is awesome. You have gone through different heartbreaks in your life, different things that really hurt you. And now you are coming into a kind of wish fulfillment, or the gifts that come with going through that. And I know that it can be challenging to say that something good can come from something that hurt you, but it's almost like you had to go down into the depths and experience those challenges that have come up in your life. Maybe those times where you felt like your heart was broken or life was unfair to you, because something about what you went through with that helped you to increase your level of sensing. With the Queen of Cups, she senses what's going on just beneath the surface, whether it's in a conversation with somebody or in a situation that's happening in her life. And it's almost like, and I've been posting a lot about this on my Instagram, you have to experience pain in order to experience pleasure. And that's what I'm really seeing, is your ability to feel has such a wide and extreme spectrum. And I'm sure, I can relate to this as somebody who feels so deeply. Sometimes the lows can be very low, but it does mean that the highs can be very high. And if you think about it, what goes up must come down and vice versa. So it kind of seems almost a little bit insensitive to say, but I feel like it's true. The deeper of a hardship you go through kind of shows you how high you can go, or the lighter of a good experience that will be waiting for you on the other side. That's kind of just a really general way of speaking about it. But I really see a wish coming true in your life. It could have to do with some kind of success. Definitely I'm seeing success here, but I almost see it, I'm wondering if it's like a work success or money success, because we do have the Six of Wands and the King of Pentacles. But then with the Moon here, it really feels almost like an emotional success or an intuitive success. Let me get some more cards here. So what kind of success will Group 2 be experiencing thanks to this journey they've been on? Okay. Oh, see it? And we got the Empress at the back of the deck too. Remember I was saying I was feeling both Empress and High Priestess vibes for you guys. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Yes, this is definitely a spiritual win. This is a spiritual victory. This goes much deeper than, money or work or anything like that. And not to say that those things aren't important, because they are, but this is a spiritual victory. It's almost like you being able to master your energy again. Maybe you went through something harsh that broke your heart or really took a toll on you emotionally. But now I just see that it's only made you stronger. It's only increased your sensitivity to the good, increased your intuition and ability to, sense and feel and know in that spiritual way. I also see vitality coming back into your life, your spark, your magic, your essence, that thing that really helps you to shine bright in the world and make you you. Alrighty, so can we get a message from Group 2's ancestors? What do their ancestors want them to know? Angel of Knowledge. Okay. Angel of Knowledge. And at the back, we have Angel of Travel. So what I'm getting here is your ancestors really, it's time now to broaden your horizons, to expand your life. Your life is going to expand and get a lot more expansive. The word is expansive than it has been previously, like exploring new territory. But I almost once again feel like this is exploring new territory spiritually, psychically, emotionally, internally. You could even be having some spiritual gifts that you didn't previously have turned on. I'm hearing they're turning on. And that's why we have the energy healer card. Your natural ability to heal yourself and others is needed now. And with the Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, that's exactly what I'm seeing is like you've healed yourself. You are a healer and you've healed yourself, and now maybe it's time to bring that healing energy and that knowledge of healing into the world, that others can heal themselves. And there's that saying, I hope I don't butcher it, but it's something along the lines of a true healer doesn't heal others, they teach them how to heal themselves. I'll put it here if I can find the quote, but that's kind of you. You've learned to heal yourself, and now you're going to expand your life by teaching others how to heal themselves too and bring them the success that you've been able to achieve for yourself. Can we get a message from Group 2's ancestors, please? A message from Group number 2's ancestors. Okay, we have slow and steady. And at the back of the deck, we have dry desert. Maybe you felt like you had to wear a mask for a long time, or it's been a long journey to heal. Maybe you've been healing for a really long time and it's hard for you to believe that you have finally healed. Of course, there's always going to be things that come up again in our lives, but your ancestors are really emphasizing that what you've been able to achieve is really unique and special, and you've kind of activated something within you that can't go away. It's almost like it's turned on. You have some kind of healing ability that is turned on and it won't turn off now. So things won't be as difficult for you. You won't have to wear that mask that you were wearing up until this point. This message about this mask is really interesting because it's come up twice now. What is this mask? Or can we hear more about this mask? Messages from Group 2's ancestors. Rejoicing in karma. And at the back of the deck, we have shooting star. You are a shooting star. You are about to step into your fullest potential. So rejoicing, you have learned to make the most out of life and karma. You may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. Maybe this mask is kind of karma that came with you into this life. So maybe your ancestors were also energy healers. And we all know that as an energy healer, you are also an alchemist and you must go into the depths to come back into the light and into the shallow water again. And I can definitely see that that's been the journey for you. So I see that you are a part of something much bigger than yourself, and that you are helping to perhaps even clear karma, or even I'm getting the message that you're kind of done with clearing this karma. It's more of creating good karma. I think you've created a lot of good karma for yourself. Yes. And now it's time to rejoice. And now it's time to live out your fullest potential, especially with your spiritual gifts, because that's what I'm really feeling that this reading is centering around. It's your emotions, it's your intuition, it's your ability to manifest and have that unique divine expression. Okay, messages from Group 2's ancestors. What do their ancestors want them to know? Oh, this one wanted to come out. A blessing to bring clarity. And at the back, we have a blessing on your intuition. Not surprised at all here. Yeah, see, both of these women here are holding a crystal ball. And I'm really feeling that you now carry within you a wisdom. And with all of the purple on both of these cards, it's deeper than a wisdom. It really is like a psychic gift. A spiritual gift that you earned, that you've earned in this lifetime. You have literally built up the karma to carry this gift within you, and now it's not going anywhere. And it's definitely a gift of intuition, of wisdom, of psychic abilities, of being able to heal, of being a healer. This is my healer group. Alrighty, last deck. Any final messages for group number 2 from their ancestors? We have action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. At the back of the deck, we have strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. Yeah, so I can definitely see with the look for the gifts in this situation, this made you stronger. All of that heartbreak, all of that 3 of Swords energy that challenged you throughout your life, that challenged your emotions, that broke your heart, it all brought you, like I said, this sharper sense, this sharper ability to sense. And in order to be an intuitive, to be a healer, what is it? It's a sharpened ability to sense. And that is definitely what I'm feeling for you. But with take action and that expansive energy of traveling, with the angel of travel and the angel of knowledge, it really feels to me like it's maybe time for you to bring your energy healing abilities to take action on them. So like I said, you learned how to heal yourself, and now it's maybe time to teach others how to heal themselves. So you're being encouraged by your ancestors to take action on teaching or sharing, or sharing your gifts and knowledge with those who need it, those other baby healers who are maybe not quite at that stage or level that you're at, because they need your wisdom. Okay, group 2, that's all I have for you today. Please comment and like if you liked the video, or I'd love to hear how it resonated with you, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Okay, so if you selected group number 3 with power struggle, then this is your reading. So it says you may be involved in a power struggle between 2 or more people. Alrighty, so let's see what this is all about, group 3. We're gonna start off with the tarot. So let's get messages from group 3's ancestors. What do their ancestors want them to know? I'm seeing a lot of red, so that could speak about grounding, about explosive anger. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, 4 of Swords, messages from group 3's ancestors. Messages from group 3's ancestors. So we have the 4 of Swords, followed by the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and then at the back of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this to me is a very clear message, and it really, I think, has to do with your workplace or your career, your work environment in some sense. So if that doesn't make sense for you, this might not be your reading, because I'm seeing a very clear message. And it looks like you've been waiting for a really long time for an opportunity to come in your career and your work. You haven't been waiting desperately though. I want to say that. You have been waiting patiently, waiting comfortably, waiting peacefully, kind of like when you're trying to manifest something and so you ask for what you want, but then you let it go. You've let it go, but you kind of always knew that it was going to come, or always hoped that you would have this opportunity within your career or work setting. I definitely see some information coming in quickly, almost like an announcement. And this is going to be a new work opportunity for you that you're going to be very happy about. You're going to finally have that material and financial comfort that you've been looking for. And what I can see with the Eight of Pentacles at the back of the deck is that you have been working hard for this. Yeah, and then with the Queen of Wands here, it's like you've been working hard, but you've also been calm and patient, and you've had the stamina to wait this out, to go through this journey of kind of the next step in your career. And this could even be bringing you to a career that's more aligned with herbs. I'm seeing books, the elements, candles, spirituality. If that isn't the case, that might just be a message for some people. But I'm just noticing on this card, there's kind of like all of these elements there. The moon, cycles, religion. I'm also seeing, what are those called? Sacred geometry, meditation, yoga. Okay, so something aligned with mind, body, soul healing. Okay, and if that message doesn't resonate for you, it might just be for some. This is something that you might have debated in the past whether you should go towards. And once again, I'm seeing the color red. So red could be a powerful color for you at this time. I feel like it has a message for you. And I will just leave that at that. Maybe the color red means something to you, or maybe it's just a color that will help to bring you power at this time. Alrighty, can we get a message from Group 3's ancestors? A message from Group 3's ancestors. Sorry, I'm feeling a specific card here. Angel of Clairvoyance. Okay, and then at the back of the deck, we have Angel of Divine Timing, and then Angel of Channeling and Angel of Stress. Okay, great, great, great. I love this. And then Angel of Meditation. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yes, okay. So I definitely... This message is very clear and specific, so if it's not aligning with you, it might not be your message. But I am seeing a career transition into either channeling, psychic work, meditation. Like I said, something that really emphasizes spirituality or that mind, body, soul connection. And your sense of clairvoyance, being able to psychically see something and channel it and communicate messages is coming through. And let go of stress. I see with the Two of Pentacles here that you've debated maybe your abilities in the past or bringing them into a career setting, but I can really see that divine timing is at work and it's the right time. It's an opportunity is coming in. And that opportunity will bring both success as well as allowing you to use your gifts. I love how clear this message is. Okay, Group 3, messages from your ancestors. Messages from Group 3's ancestors. Okay, Peaks of Joy. Okay, At the back of the deck, we have details, details, details. So maybe right now you're in the process of, actually I'm getting a message about, with this Knight of Swords, remember how I said news is coming in or an announcement? This might have you looking at details, looking at contracts, really getting clear about what your direction is. So this could be like a real contract, physical contract you're signing, or it could even be a spiritual one, or one that you signed before coming into this life that you were going to step into this role. Yeah, I'm hearing that just very clear. I love how clear your message is, because sometimes I have to dig for the message, but your ancestors are like, nope, this is the message. It's very clear. And with Peaks of Joy, these are gifts that you've had since you were a child. And this was kind of a destined time in your life, a predestined time that you were always supposed to come to. Okay, so exciting. Messages from Group 3's ancestors, please. A blessing for good work. And then at the back of the deck, we have a blessing for the right words. Okay, so with details and words at the back here, maybe there's something about this you want to communicate right to people, you want to communicate correctly. Maybe it's about talking to somebody about this, or it could even be about your branding. Yeah, your branding and how you're going to bring your brand to life. I'm seeing that. I also see in both of these women's hair, they each are wearing a flower in their hair. I don't know if you can see that there. So that might be a sign for you. Maybe you wear flowers in your hair, or this is just a message of kind of like your guides or ancestors, or the other side. It'll be right in your ear. It'll be right there beside you. The messages are going to be coming through just almost like as a second nature to you. There's also a blessing on your intuition showing up here as well. Definitely makes sense with clairvoyance, channeling, and then work. So really this message is about your psychic abilities and spiritual gifts and your work, and a new opportunity coming through with that, and getting clear on what your brand is and how you're going to communicate that to the world. So let's get a couple more messages from Group 3's ancestors. Group 3's ancestors. I'm also feeling like a female presence that is very happy for you. That is like laughing and smiling, and just, they've been waiting for you to get to this moment. They could have been a healer themselves, or a channeler, worked with herbs or any of those things that I mentioned earlier. And they're like, yes, you know, my ancestor is finally coming closer to something I was close to in my life, and feeling that connection with you. Empath, you may be confusing other people's energy with your own. And visionary, you are learning to synthesize all of your creative ideas into action. At the back, we have parting ways. It may be time to move on from this person or situation. And wake up call, you are about to discover your life's purpose. Okay. Let me just get all of these cards out here. Okay, so another card popped out here, which was resolve. It says, this is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it's time to make a decision. I definitely felt that with the Two of Pentacles, that maybe this is something you've been going back and forth between, but it's like, this is the time. Like I said, it's the predestined time. The angel of divine timing is here, and this is kind of the time where you fully step into this and you make it your career, you make